Hey, welcome back to the January House. This is Mike. Thanks for checking in. Today's video is a walkthrough of an estate sale. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that on Sunday nights, I have a auction with my buddy John here live at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And John is the owner of an estate sale company. And normally, most of the time, he'll have an estate sale at someone's residence, someone's house, and you'll walk through and pick out the items that way. But every once in a while, he will have the items brought to his warehouse. He has a large warehouse facility here in central Pennsylvania, and he will have the estate sale there. So today's walkthrough is at his warehouse, and I thought I'd just show you not every item, but a number of the items that he has up for sale. And then when we're done, I'll show you what I ended up getting. I didn't end up picking up too many items because right now I'm a little bit more selective with my purchases, but I did buy a few things. I'll show you after the walkthrough, so let's jump into it. All right, here we are walking in. Check out that corner cabinet there that I passed right there. It's pretty cool looking. We get down this first aisle. Pretty neat looking old-time radio and a Halloween thing for your yard. A lot of CDs and DVDs and some cool electronics. Don't forget to look under the tables at an estate sale, or any sale really. A lot of cool stuff under there. Some more electronics, some books, glassware. I love the glassware, but I have too much of it and I can't get any more, so I'm not buying any, but I like looking at it. Here was the 50 Shades of Grey. I think this was a book set. I should have came back for it and checked it out, but I got passed on it. Some more glassware and knick-knack things. This piece was cool, this French bread pottery piece from Los Angeles Potteries. I thought that was pretty cool, but again, I'm trying to be a little picky and I'm scared to death of shipping it. So I left it there. That ashtray is definitely neat. Some stuff underneath the tables there. Some records. This lantern up on the shelf I thought was pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Just checking out the bottom. But yep, I put it back. Some mason jars. Some more books. Here I'm testing out the strobe light effect on my phone. No, just kidding. It's something was wrong with the lights, and John was testing the lights in the warehouse. So you see some furniture here behind me, and then this tub of hats, which I thought was definitely cool, especially when they're only $1. So I ended up going through some of these. Look at this Stroh's hat. It's pretty cool. Stroh's hat, snapback. And some other hats here. A lot of them were local hats to the area. I ended up getting this orange one, but it was too dirty I couldn't get it clean enough, so I ended up donating it back. Actually, I ended up picking up that hat too. That one right there was corduroy. I thought that was neat. Box of tins. Then some Department 56 stuff. There's some jeans up there. I think they were all Nautica jeans. Some Tonka trucks. Some more furniture. And I saw this Rollerscape giant marble roller coaster game, and I was trying to look up comps, and I think I saw comps for like $20. I think John wanted 15 for this one, but it's definitely neat. You can change the design of it up, but I passed on it. Some NASCAR die-cast cars, some more furniture. You see John there. We're chit-chatting. This humidifier thing, and my finger was in the camera lens there. Another bookshelf with books. And some more furniture, dressers, and a neat desk. John gets a lot of cool furniture in his warehouse. And now that I have an antique booth, I'm more aware of furniture and looking at different pieces and seeing what looks good and what doesn't look good. But you can see these dressers that John has. It's pretty neat. He gets some good estate sale finds here. You can see there's an old clock too. It's pretty cool. I thought this piece was neat. This table for like a hallway probably. And then I thought this owl clock was awesome looking, or owl lamp, sorry. I thought this owl lamp was awesome. But it didn't have a shade. I don't know. I passed on it. Look at that turkey platter. It's almost Thanksgiving time, so. Anyway, back here to the tool section. And I bought some tools last time I was at John's warehouse. I'm looking through this book. It would be helpful if I showed the book on camera what it was, but I didn't. I bought some tools last time, and I still have some of them, so I didn't pick anything up from this section. There's some more books and manuals over here, some VHS tapes, more tools and items on the shelf there. Those oil cans were cool there on the corner I just passed there on that shelf. And I thought this chisel set, I think it's a chisel set, was neat. All of it for $20. But I couldn't find any maker or brand, so I ended up leaving it behind, but definitely neat. And some more items back here. I think there's more like photography things, cameras and whatnot. On this shelving. Some more books up there. Those lamp parts. Some electronics back here. On this shelf. Some purses. Some books. Some workout stuff. You can see just a massive amount of stuff that John has. A little bit of everything. Some patterns. Some shoes. Some dishes. Baskets up there on the top shelf. Linens. There's some sporting good items there. Some cards and old magazines and sporting equipment. Nice patio set. Again, I'm always checking out the furniture now. More chairs and tables. Over here by the Christmas section, a lot of seasonal items over here. It'll be Christmas before you know it. More knickknacks and glassware. Some ephemera over here. And chairs and more dishes and a number of hangers for sale. Fishing rods. I still have that one fishing rod I bought. Can't get it apart still. It's a mess. Some other neat items over here and some artwork along the walls. We'll come around, there's a wheelchair. Come around towards the front. I'll go around this corner here. All right, there's John again. This is like the front of the store where, you know, where you ring up your purchases. And he's got this display case. There's usually a lot of cool things in this display case. And then this square one on top of the display case is locked. It's where the, you know, more valuable items are kept. Oh, there's a lot of tapes, rock and roll, 80s. All right, coming down this last aisle here, some clippers that I found. You'll see I'll pick them up here in a minute. Thought these were neat, but I didn't end up getting those either. I don't know why, I just didn't pick those up. Some other odds and ends on this table. Glass items, bowls, some dishes. We're in the kitchen section, I believe, here. Yep, don't forget, always look underneath the tables. Some pots and pans and utensils. Just quickly making my way down here. These little figures were cool. And this, it's like a night. I think it's like a cologne bottle, maybe. Some cookie jars, which I always like to look at, but I'm scared to death to ship them. And then there was this big Halloween display, all types of things from Halloween. These pumpkins on the bottom shelf here, I think are older. They have some age to them. And you can make a few bucks on those, but we were a little too close to Halloween for me to try to sell them on eBay, I think. So I put them back. Yep. And then I saw these, like duck boots, rain boots, whatever you want to call them. They're in really good shape, but I couldn't find a manufacturer on them. I wasn't sure who made them, but they're like hardly used. But anyway, I put them back, and then I saw this paint spray I thought was neat. $2, not a bad deal. Might go back and get that for my own personal use. All right, some neat stuff at the estate sale there with John. And I did spend a few bucks, not too much, $15. So not really that much money, but I got a few cool items. Here is a number of parts from a food processor. It's an Oster. I'm not really sure. Usually I get Cuisinart food processor items, but this is Oster. So the funny part about this is the person selling the estate has, you know, clothes and dishes and glasses and, knickknacks and all this, all these items to sell, and then they give John this box, and in this box are just parts to a food processor. Not the whole food processor, just parts to a food processor. And actually it's parts to 2 different food processors. So John's looking at this box like, okay. But he knows that I buy these food processors and part them out on eBay. So he said, hey, do you want these parts from this estate sale? So I said, sure, yeah. So I listed a number of these parts up for sale. I actually sold one of them already for $10, so they'll do all right. I also picked up this medical device that communicates with a pacemaker in some way. So I put that up. This is my listing as well. I picked up a number of hats that you saw. I picked up this blue Leaseway Express corduroy snapback hat. I haven't listed it yet. And I picked up this Stroh's vintage snapback hat. I haven't listed that yet either. They'll go up today. That orange one I picked up, it was a little too dirty. I tried to clean it as best I could. I had all my different tools out and cleaners out, but it was just a little too far gone. So I'll donate that back to Goodwill. I also got this, if you remember, from my last walkthrough at John's warehouse sale. This was this remote control car that I didn't pick up that first time. In the comments, somebody said, hey, you should have picked this up and parted this out because some of these parts do well also. So guess what? That's what I'm going to try this time. I picked it up. I'm going to try to part it out. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Also, before I went to John's estate sale at his warehouse, there was a estate sale advertised very close to my neighborhood. So I thought, well, I'll drive there first and then I'll drive down to John's and you know, hit them both in the same day. So I'm driving to this first estate sale, and as I get closer, I see signs that say garage sale this way, you know, turn left, turn right. And I'm thinking, garage sale? It said estate sale. And sure enough, it was only a garage sale. It wasn't an estate sale, but I stopped, and again, I was very picky on my inventory. I spent a whopping $3.75. I picked up some cool vintage ashtrays. I'll show you here. There's 2 different ones. I picked those up. And I picked up this vintage tennis ball can. It actually sold. I picked it up for 75 cents and it sold here. That's a sold listing. So that was a good deal. And then I picked up a bag of stamps, like rubber stampers, like crafting stamps. And I sold them at one of my auctions on Tuesday night already. So I did all right with those. So that's all I have. I'll spend the rest of the day listing these hats and figuring out how to best part out this remote control car. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a message in the comments. Is there anything else you think I should have picked up today at the walkthrough? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos. Thanks.